And recording. What is going on, YouTube? This is Jim back with another unboxing video today. Taking a look at The Last of Us Part 2. This is one of many collector editions that they unveiled. I'm super excited for this. There was a little bit of concern, I will admit, particularly from Best Buy. It's where I buy a lot of my collector editions. I got it shipped because of COVID. I don't have to deal with any of it, and maybe could have been a bad thing, but thankfully they got their stock in order. As of yesterday afternoon, this thing still hadn't even gotten a packing label or anything, and I was really concerned that maybe it wouldn't come in time, but it did. I'm super excited, so we're gonna take a look at it together. This box is a massive. I actually had to turn it upside down and tip the contents upside down. I'm doing it here in front of my table. Another box inside of a box. There we go. PlayStation has always done a really good job when it comes to collector editions, in my opinion. Pretty much anything they make that's a good first-party game seems to have a really solid collector edition with a pretty decent price. I think this one was, do you remember how much this was, Rachel? This was $170, so maybe not so much on the price part. No. We'll see what comes inside. So it's got a big sleeve, pull the sleeve off, and we have a bunch of cool contents inside. First and foremost is a really cool steel book of some of the characters. And I'm gonna try to open it up if I can. I love steel books, by the way. I always thought steel books were really, really cool. I have quite a collection. I have one of those IKEA cubes behind over here in the corner, and I have one entire cube full of these now. So very, very exciting. Inside is the actual game, a data disc and a play disc, which is interesting. It's been a while since I've seen them do this. So here you have a play disc, and then you actually have the install disc. There's also a digital code with some loot for something, I don't know what. If, by the way, I should mention this, there are any codes that I accidentally leak, don't waste your time on trying to redeem them, because I promise you I'll redeem them beforehand, but you guys probably knew that. Next we have the art of The Last of Us, a little tiny art book with some pencil sketches of some of the characters and designs. I typically don't look at these much anymore until after I've beaten the game, because a lot of times I feel like they give away a little too much. I have no idea what this is. We're gonna open it up together. So I'll look at the book later. A lot of times these books are just very basic sketch art. Very rarely, honestly, I'm trying to think of a time when I've ever actually found some kind of cool Easter egg or something in the book. I know Destiny did that. I don't even know how to open this thing. Does it slide out or something? I remember Destiny did that, where they had the arms and armament guide, and inside there was some code, not codes, but kind of cheats on where to unlock some of the exotic weapons. I don't think Last of Us has that going for it, so I'm not too worried about it. And I'm gonna take a quick jump cut to open this thing, and I will be right back. All right, I am back. A little assistance from my wife, who's got a lot smaller fingers than me. You gotta push through and slide this thing out. And inside is a little note from Neil Druckmann with like a little scene from the game, I guess. And it says, "What would you do if someone you loved was the victim of a cruel and violent act? How easily could one's mind tip towards violent retribution? How far would you go to bring the people responsible to justice? If you were successful, how would it change you? Would you ever be the same?" With The Last of Us 2, we set out to create an experience that explores these difficult questions, the darkest sides of human nature, and the vicious cycles of violence that we witness in the world around us on a daily basis. The result is a game crafted by hundreds of developers that push themselves to create something more than mere entertainment. A game that we're incredibly proud of, and we hope that will enthrall you and challenge your own views of justice and empathy. On behalf of Naughty Dog, we want to thank you for embarking on this adventure with us, and it's from Neil Druckmann. So, nice little, I don't even know, I've never seen one of these. I've seen thank you notes before in games, particularly I've seen that in Call of Duty. They did that when Sledgehammer came back. And I've seen that in Cyberpunk. CD Projekt Red's Witcher. I've seen it there as well. So, okay. So I believe that's it for the top part, unless there's something else hidden in here. And we'll check the contents again on the box to make sure we captured everything. I recall many collector edition videos I've done with my lovely wife where we thought we had everything and then we're like, wait a minute, and we went back and discovered more. So let's go ahead and open this up. Inside looks like a little sticker pack with some Naughty Dog stickers and a little envelope here. That's kind of neat. We also have some pins. These are some Last of Us pins. Nice little pin set here. I have a really cool pin board that I need to hang up, and these could definitely go on there. I like that. And then we also have what appears to be maybe a keychain or some sort of emblem. I'm not really sure. A necklace maybe. Yeah, it looks like it's a little leather necklace. The other thing with these collector editions too, I kind of forget what the contents are. I order these things so far in advance. You know, these pre-orders, they come out and you gotta really act quickly. You can't dally. So, you know, they announce the game, we scoop it up online, and then we wait for a long time. The game gets delayed, and I totally forget what's kind of the contents. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. It looks like it's a little bracelet with a little hand on it with an eyeball. And it's got a little clip here you can put on. So I'm not gonna wear it, but that's kind of neat, I guess. I don't know. But the real reason I got this box, the real reason is this next thing that I'm opening as I continue to pull back the layers. The packing on this box, I have never seen this level of sandwiching before. This is pretty insane. And let's go ahead and pull this away. The reason is for the statue, which is in yet another box inside the second box. So I gotta pull this open and slide this open. This is a phenomenal packing job. The amount of packing material they put to protect this statue is insane. And I can see her head there. I'm going to pull this out. This is a very, very large statue. Let's go see if we can pull this bottom part out, and we will take a look at it together. And I will give you guys my critical thoughts, and then we'll go ahead and make sure we got everything out of there. So this is Ellie playing guitar. It doesn't entirely look like kid Ellie. She looks like a much more mature Ellie. I mean, obviously she's a teenager now. Her eyes definitely look different. I think that's the biggest thing. She's got a big slit on her neck, dripping blood down the front of her shirt, sitting on a piece of granite with rebar pieces hanging out. She's got her backpack here on the back with, oh, that's kind of cool. They put this little plastic sleeve on the back to protect her arrows, which is kind of cool. She's got a hatchet, if you could see that on the side. And she's sitting there playing guitar, and there you have it. I like the detail on this. I do remember being a little gory when I pre-ordered it. I do remember thinking it was a little intense, and it is. That's okay. I think it'll go well next to Deacon, who is braining a zombie on his motorcycle from Days Gone. So this will definitely fall under that collection. It's really hefty. I do like everything except, and I do remember this now, the fact that it says The Last of Us Part 2 on the front. You guys know how much I hate seeing the name of the game on the front of the statue. I don't know why they feel the reason to do this. It's like we can probably guess who this is, but that's okay. Build quality seems to be nice. There's definitely a lot, and I don't know if my camera picks this up for you, but the material, it's all plastic. There's not like different types of material. But the way that they did her jeans and even her shoes, maybe if I hold it up right to the camera, you can see it a little bit better there. It definitely pops, and it has a much different looking texture than her shirt, than her backpack. I know I've seen other statues do this, but not to this level of detail. There's actually some nice texturing actually on her jeans as well, where you can see all of the little texture lines, even with her shoes and everything. So they definitely put a lot of thought into how they made the mold, and I do really appreciate that. I think this is a really nice statue. That was really the reason I got this thing, so I am not gonna complain on that at all. I think that's actually a really nice piece. Let me go ahead and look at the box really quickly to make sure that I covered everything. It includes some digital contents, which I don't know if I mentioned, but it was a PlayStation 4 dynamic theme, a set of avatars for the PlayStation console, a digital soundtrack, and a digital mini art book. And then inside the collector edition was a steel book with the full game, a 12-inch Ellie statue, a 48-page mini art book from Dark Horse, Ellie's bracelet. I don't know whose bracelet that was. Is that actually on her? Oh, yeah, look at that. I guess if I had been a little more attentive, I could have showed it there. She's actually wearing her bracelet right there on her arm with all her, kind of was hidden under her tattoos. So there's Ellie's bracelet. You can wear that if you want to pretend to be Ellie. A lithograph, art print, and a thank you letter, a set of 5 stickers, and the set of enamel pins. So yes, everything here I did find and show you all. And I'm happy with this. This is a really nice set. I think this is great. I'm super excited. In the background, my wife has been installing it, which is awesome. It still has another 22 minutes before the base game's installed. Then we gotta wait for the expansion or the, I'm sure there's updates. I'm sure there is. And I will give you guys a full review when the time comes. Hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.